Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dom, proud champion of Ishtar, and I welcome you back to the Academy. So I figured for today we'd have another smoke sesh video. I just have another one of those unbranded gas station cigarettes, like always. They're the cheapest ones I can find, so that's why I keep getting them. And I mean, they get the job done, so why not? Why spend more than I have to, you know? But anyways, for today's topic, I wanted to talk about how one person can make a difference. There's so many people out there that spread this, in my opinion, complete lie that individuals can't make a difference. But that just isn't the case. And I'm going to talk about why I feel that way. But let's light up. I'm not sure where I put my my regular lighter, so I'm just going to use this one. So, to get things started, I think it's best to start with an example. And I think the best example of this is acts of kindness. So, every time you decide to treat someone with kindness, you are potentially starting a chain reaction that can improve so many people's lives. And it might sound daunting when you put it like that, because it's like the butterfly effect. Everything you do can have drastic consequences. But it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can be a positive thing. So, let's use the example of kindness. When you treat someone with kindness and you improve their day, there's a very good chance that whether they consciously make this decision or not, they're going to improve the days of the people around them. And so now the people around them have their day improved, and they're likely going to improve the day of people around them. And so, see what I mean? You're starting a chain reaction simply by choosing to treat someone with kindness. And like I said, it might sound daunting, because it's a big responsibility once you realize that you have that power. But the reality is, you do have that power. Everybody has that power. And so I think we should learn to wield it responsibly. So what are some ways that we can wield that power other than just treating people with kindness? Well, let's say you're really into social issues or environmental issues or wildlife conservation, things like that. You can start a chain reaction with your beliefs. So if you hold the line, you stand up for what you believe in, you're going to help encourage other people to do the same. You have the power to be a beacon for like-minded people. When you stand strong and you just put your feelings out there, you express how you feel about these issues, you are giving other people the courage to do the same, and you're creating a safe environment for them to do so. And it's kind of like, there's this saying that I keep hearing, and it goes something like, if you want to attract butterflies, you must first tend to your garden. And I think that when you're being a beacon for other people, this principle is huge. So, you gotta be true to yourself. If you're true to yourself, and you put yourself out there in your most authentic form, you will draw in like-minded people. You're gonna find your tribe. You're gonna find your people. But you've got to be brave enough to put yourself out there first. And like I said, by doing so, you have the power to start a chain reaction. You can help encourage other people to stand up for similar beliefs, and you can create a safe environment for them to do so. Sorry for repeating myself, but I really want to hammer that point home. I think it's really important that people express themselves authentically. Because the only way to attract like-minded people and to help encourage like-minded people to be themselves is to be yourself. It all has to start with somebody making that decision to be brave. And so I'm essentially asking you guys to be the people who make that decision to be brave and to start putting yourselves out there in your most authentic forms. And that's ultimately what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm trying to be as authentic to myself as possible. And it can be scary. It can be daunting. There's a lot of responsibility, but it's something that's important to me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I really want to hear what you guys think about this topic. Do you think that you have the power to make a difference? Because I think you do. And so I think that it's food for thought. I want you guys to start thinking about it. And like I said, I know it can be daunting, but I don't want to scare you guys away from thinking about it. I think it's something that we all should start thinking about. Because we can all make a difference. And we all do make a difference, whether we intend to or not. And I think that's what it really comes down to. Even if you don't intend to make a difference, you still can. And so, you want to keep your intentions as pure as possible. In fact, before I go, I want to give a shout out to Joseph Stoneman. He runs an Ishtar Facebook group that does really well. And he mentioned one time that Ishtar told him that intentions are everything. And that advice has completely changed my life. I really do think intentions are everything. I think your intentions find ways to manifest themselves, whether you want them to or not. So keeping your intentions pure is, in my opinion, the way to go. It keeps everything easy and simple. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.